so approach will be fairly good. We've divided the parcel into two phases of 200.
I'm proposing after the term, but let them give us another acres, so we come very straight.
You are doing a very good job.
So this is the second water channel.
We have these are lawyers' chambers, plus facilities. Lowest level we have this we thought would be the clubhouse. And this is the central green. So and any time a dignitary comes from the judicial side, we thought we could just create a beautiful tea room here with a lovely display. These are elements taken from the Nishat Bagh. So that
थोड़ा सा पीछे 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 यार आप ये थोड़ा साइड करो मैं तो आ गई ना
Can I start?
यस यस थोड़ा कैमरा नीचे
अच्छा हो गया शुभ काम कर दिया
यार ये थोड़ा सा साइड पर कर दो ना आप भाई साहब मेरा कैमरा आगे आ ही रहेगा ना आप कोना वोना पकड़ लो कोई मेरा तो कैमरा ही है ना छोटा तो क्या हुआ सर साइड साइड
You have put on behalf of everybody.
नहीं आप भी लगा दीजिए.
ये हो गया. चले हमारा भी हो गया काम.
Sir, thank you so much. Sir, if you want one more, yes, one more. Why not? At least you will one
पीछे से ये सब विमान लोग हैं और पीछे से पक्का जाए look here
Come forward and present a short to Justice Hari Mohammed. We've got two very special guests gracing the front row, Mrs. N V Ramana and Mrs. Shivani Kaul. I'll request Honorable Justice Sindhu Sarnatu, Justice Pankaj Mittal, Chief Justice of the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir at Ladakh, to present the formal welcome address. Honorable Justice Shri Pankaj Mittal.
Shri Justice U. Lalit and Shri Justice S.K. Kaul, senior judges of the Supreme Court of India.
Namaskar, Adab. I will start my speech with the famous fight Ali जवादी जैदी मुद्दतों बाद जो आया हो इस वादी में एक नया हुस्न नया रंग नज़र आता है. These famous words of poet Ali Jaidi reflects my sentiments. I had the fortune to visit this paradise many times, but every time I have seen and amazed by its beauty and moved by its hospitality. It is a land where one gets to experience 4 seasons. The kindness of the people here and the enriching culture of Kashmir transforms every soul that visits this scenic land. The soils of Kashmir are home to the world's best saffron, red chilies, apples, and walnut. Kashmiri artisans are known all over the world for their crafts and textiles. The balance maintained between traditional craftsmanship and contemporary designs has created a worldwide market for these products. This global acknowledgement of the ancient art form is a nod to the multiple influences the craftsmen had throughout history. The heart of Kashmir is the heart of its people. As yet another famous Urdu poet, Rifat Sarfarosh, who said, "ये कहते भी कश्मीर है, जन्नती की एक तस्वीर, इंसानियत की दास्तान, हर जरर में तहरीर." This is what he said about the land. In addition to that, another poet, Raja Basu, described the Kashmir is the confluences of three religions, that is Hinduism and Buddhism. It is these confluences which is the heart of plurality, which needs to be sustained and cherished. Now, coming back to the issues which are facing in this region, even though the persons are working hard, the people are working hard, but unfortunately, wealth creation is not commensurate with the true potential of this beautiful region with invaluable and highly skilled human resources. This situation needs to be changed for this land's brighter future. This land has produced many eminent jurists and judges. Among them were two former Chief Justices of India, Justice A.S. Anand and Justice T.S. Thakur, and 9 judges who read on the bench of the Supreme Court. The 10th one, Brother Justice Kaul, is on the dais with us. For the functioning of a healthy democracy, it is imperative that the people feel that their rights and dignity are protected and recognized. Expeditious adjudication of disputes is the hallmark of a healthy democracy. Denial of justice would ultimately lead to anarchy. Soon the institution of judiciary would be destabilized as people will look for extrajudicial mechanism. Peace shall only prevail when people's dignity and rights are recognized and protected. In our country, courts have the constitutional duty of adjudication of rights and upholding the aspirations of the Constitution. One of the major challenges to the protection of rule of law and human rights is the inability of formal justice system to deliver speedy and affordable justice to all. The justice delivery mechanism in India is very complex and expensive. The judiciary must be at its innovative best to ensure that the challenges to its working are met with just and constitutional measures. Technology has been a strong aid to the judiciary. Now, virtual courts are bridging the gaps of accessibility by reducing time and cost and distance. But in a country like India, where a vast digital divide still exists, much needs to be done in order to harness the full potential of technological innovations. Today, I am extremely glad to be laying the foundation stone of new High Court complex here in Srinagar. Solving the problems of infrastructure is very close to my heart. I have constantly emphasized the need for development and modernization of infrastructure. Sadly, post-independence, judicial infrastructure has not been overhauled to meet the demands of growing needs of modern India. We are far behind in making our courts inclusive and accessible. We don't attend to this urgently, the constitutional ideals of access to justice would stand defeated. The district judiciary is the foundation of the judiciary. Only if the foundation is strong, the entire system can flourish. As I have mentioned earlier, the condition of judicial infrastructure across the country is far from satisfactory. Even though I have certain figures about the state of affairs of the state, I don't want to repeat it because everyone knows in some parts where we are still in rented buildings. Same about another aspect is that about the filling up the vacancies. Now, presently, 22% of the posts in the district judiciary still lie vacant. Steps has to be initiated immediately to fill up that gap. Appropriate steps are also required to be taken for providing security and accommodation for all the judges. And some accommodation issues also there. I hope that the Lieutenant Governor and the Honorable Chief Justice will look into those issues. There are a number of pendency of cases which I don't want to repeat it. We have to find a holistic solution for this problem. Today is an occasion of joy for the bench as well as the bar. Judges and lawyers must take an oath to work hard to make justice reality. Mere laws are not enough to build tradition in a country. It requires men of indelible character inspired by high ideals to infuse life and spirit in the skeleton of the laws. Dear judges and judicial officers, you play a very significant role in our constitutional scheme. The common man always considered the judiciary the ultimate guardian of rights and liberties. Your swift, proactive, and sensitive decisions can make a lot of difference in the lives of several people who are in desperate need of justice. Create a congenial environment for the litigants. Often litigants are under a lot of psychological stress. Litigants may be illiterate, unaware of law, and have various financial issues. We should try to make them feel at ease. I especially urge the district judiciary to always keep this in mind. You are at the grassroots level and are the first contact for the justice seekers in the judicial system. You have a direct link with the people. You must persuade parties to choose ADR methods to resolve the disputes easily. This will not only help to the parties, but also helps reduction of pendency. Our nation and state legal service authorities are active in the field. You must make best use of the same to reach out to the needy. Now I would like to address the members of the bar. A vigilant bar is a great asset to the judiciary. To succeed in their endeavors, lawyers must ensure that the professional standards are maintained and legal ethics do not take a back seat. There cannot be a good judgment without the assistance of the advocate. The relationship between the bench and the bar plays an important role in the process of dispensation of justice. I am sure that you will be able to make use of the new structure to shape the future of this great land. In the light, I hope that the new court premises spread around 1.7 lakh square meters with an estimated cost of 310 crores, having all modern facilities and amenities, becomes the new norm for construction of future court buildings in the country. I am very glad to note that the culture and architecture of this place find reflection in the proposed project. I congratulate the architect, Mr. G.S. Chauhan. Justice Geeta Mitta, Justice Rajesh Bindal, and Justice Magre have worked very hard to make this happen. My compliments to them. I truly believe that this court complex will cater to bringing about an era of success to justice. As Churchill once said, we shape our buildings, thereafter they shape us. Although the persons who will occupy this building would be the members of the bar, bench, and their staff. We must not forget that the focal point of any justice delivery system is the litigant who is the justice seeker. I am confident that this will be a guiding factor for all of us. And I am glad to again share the dais with the Honorable Union Minister for Law, my friend Justice Mr. Kiran Rijuji. His enthusiasm and commitment to the cause of justice is reflected in the frequency of our meetings over the past few months. Brother Justice U. Lalit, under whose dynamic leadership the Legal Services Authority is aiming to reach every single person of the country, I have learned that he is actively monitoring the status of the ongoing awareness campaign in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh and continuously guiding and motivating the workforce. Brother Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul is a son of the soil. He is extremely proud of his heritage and tradition. He is known for his legal acumen, administrative skills, and fairness. He strongly believes in the independence of the judiciary in the letter and spirit. He is very aware of the burden of the vacancies and the need for making timely judicial appointment. He enjoys immense popularity in the entire legal fraternity. I appreciate the efforts of the Lieutenant Governors for extending a helping hand for the cause of the judiciary. In the recently concluded Chief Justice and Chief Minister's Conference, Sri Manoj Sinha indicated that he would extend all assistance to the judiciary. Sri R.K. Mathur also has been very supportive of strengthening the district judiciary. I thank him. I would like to congratulate and the hard working of the Chief Justice of the High Court of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, Justice Pankaj Mittal. I am sure with your energy and dedication, you will be able to take this High Court to new heights. I thank the brother and sister judges for organizing this event. I would also like to place on record my appreciation for the active help and assistance being extended by the Government of India for such projects. I thank the organizers for providing me an opportunity to lay a foundation stone. Thank you. Jai Hind.
You are doing a very good job.